Hello, I'm Kate, and welcome to Perfect Party in a Box. I'm so glad you're here. Let's dive right into today's topic. My spouse wants a divorce, but I don't. Tips for saving your marriage. Today I am going to talk to you about what to do when your spouse wants a divorce, but you do not. This is a very difficult situation to be in. I hope that you see this video and think that this is the situation I am in because I have some help for you. I'm sure you feel hopeless and helpless. Maybe you're watching today because someone you know or care for is in this situation. I hope that this video can be helpful to you while you think about what you can do if you're the spouse who does not want to divorce. You're asking yourself, what can I do when it seems all I can do is hope for my husband or wife to change their mind? First, be honest with yourself. Take some time and do some self-reflection. Think about what went wrong in the marriage and what your part in it was. What should you have done differently? What do you wish you had said or done? If you had a chance to change in the relationship, what would you do? How would your attitude or your actions be different? This is the perfect opportunity to look at yourself honestly, because at this point it is unlikely that your spouse is interested in talking or thinking about what went wrong. Second, share what is in your heart with your spouse. They probably won't be interested in hearing about it, but if it is important to you to save your marriage, you need for your spouse to know without a doubt that you want to save it. It doesn't matter how you communicate that with them. It can be in an email or a text or a talk face to face, whatever is most comfortable for both of you. Let them know that you have taken some time to reflect on yourself, that these are the things you would do differently, that you know you contributed to the problems in the marriage. Reaffirm that you are committed to making changes in yourself, that you want to save the marriage, and that you will do counseling or whatever it takes to make the marriage healthy for both of you. Take the time to make sure that your husband or wife knows that you want to save the marriage, because as communication breaks down, your spouse may start to think that you both want the same thing, that you are moving toward divorce together, because that is what you both want. Make sure they know this is not true. Third, shift your focus to the things you can control, namely yourself. This is one of the difficulties of marriage. It takes both of you to wreck a marriage, and it takes two to repair it. But right now your spouse isn't interested in fixing the marriage, only you are. So what are you supposed to do? You need to take a step back and only worry about what you can control. Self-reflection, counseling, surrounding yourself with people who love and encourage you. It's easy to get frustrated and angry because your spouse doesn't care about all the effort you are putting into fixing yourself. They aren't doing anything to fix the marriage, and they had their own part in breaking it. So why aren't they doing all this work? You can't let yourself go there because that is out of your control. Your spouse isn't ready to look at the hurt and the things they did wrong. You can't force them to do it. You can only control yourself. Work on yourself. You will come through this experience as a much healthier person, whether your marriage survives or not. No matter how tempting, do not lash out at your spouse. Don't allow bitterness toward them because they don't seem to notice all these great things you are doing to save your marriage. The challenge is to work on yourself and get healthy for yourself. You need to be able to say that I did everything I could to save my marriage. Your spouse may not be there, but that's not your concern. Your concern is to bring love and peace into your marriage and not allow anger and bitterness and resentment into it. If they don't seem interested in working on the marriage, it's going to be hard, but it's an important step. I hope this video was helpful. Think about these things. Work on the things you can control, because this will be a key factor in whether or not your husband or wife is interested in reconciliation. So whatever you can do to show that you are willing to make changes in yourself, the greater the chance for your spouse to decide to say that they are willing to look at themselves and make some changes and decide to make your marriage work. Thanks for stopping by today. If you enjoyed today's video and tips, please click the like button below. To make sure you never miss a video, click on the subscribe button. See you in the next video.